Just give me first up your assessment of the desperation in the Democrat camp. It seems so clear now that they're really ramping up the attack on Donald Trump, calling him a fascist and all the rest of it. The polls keep trending in the favour of Donald Trump, and the behaviour of the Democrats seems to betray a bit of desperation to me. Your thoughts?
Yeah. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. I see Kamala beginning to come a little unglued, her party along with her. If we recall, she started off a few months ago. It was going to be joy and happiness. And then she went to, we're all in this together. Well, I don't believe you can do a 180 when it is her Democrat Party that has been talking for 3.5 years about racism and the divisiveness, and we're two very separate parties. And remember that she got in because of DEI. And the two states that I'm paying a lot of attention to right now, it's both Georgia and Pennsylvania. Now, when you look at Pennsylvania, she could have gone along with Shapiro when she was selecting her running mate. She was choosing between Walz and Shapiro. Governor Shapiro from Pennsylvania carries 19 electoral college votes, and then Walz does get 16 from Minneapolis. But she was afraid of Shapiro, not just because he was Jewish and she wanted to walk softly on that one, but more to the point, Kamala is very insecure. Shapiro is an extremely intelligent man, versed on national policies, foreign policy, diplomacy, knows a lot about Xi and Putin and Kim Jong-un. So when we see her spending all of her eggs in the basket back in Pennsylvania, she's very nervous. And she's changing up now to the Hitler speech, and they tried to turn the whole Democrat Party and a lot of what I call their third party, which is mainstream media. Yesterday, when we saw Trump at Madison Square Garden, he was home free, and that was a homecoming, and everyone was really having a good time. You had some great speakers there. You had one idiot, a comedian.
Yeah, I want to go to that. Let me interrupt you there, Barbara, because I want to go to that. The comedian's name was Tony Hinchcliffe, and he made a joke in very poor taste. Let's have a look.
There's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah, I think it's called Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it's just racist, I heard it called on the ABC. I think they're right. Obviously, he's just bagging Puerto Rico or Puerto Ricans as well, a big voting cohort in the US. J.D. Vance, though, hit back at all the outrage about that joke.
I haven't seen it. I'm not going to comment on the specifics of the joke, but I think that we have to stop getting so offended at every little thing in the United States of America. I'm so over it.
Yeah, talking about vice presidential running mate choices, J.D. Vance has just grown and grown throughout this campaign, hasn't he? He's just so calm and measured and positive, even dealing with a difficult issue like that.
Even with something like that, because he really has his hand around the issues, whereas Kamala, she has fumbled the ball at every interview. They tried to keep her away from any interviews. Remember how she got there. First of all, we had Biden, who was shot down from when he was running in the primaries for president. He was out after the second debate, and he said, or really pretty much the first one, and he finally said that and then Kamala was out after the second debate because Tulsi Gabbard took her out. So when Biden came back and said, if you select me as a Democrat candidate, I will bring a woman, and a Black American woman as my candidate. So they both won on false premises because she didn't win anything, but she came in anointed and appointed because of DEI, the diversity, the equity and inclusion. So that's the only reason she's there. And
we will see. We will see whether or not she's the right choice, but the Democrats may be wishing they'd done something else now. Thanks for joining us, Barbara.
I appreciate it. For Biden to come back.
I think Biden's hoping for that on a good day. Thanks for joining us.